Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? It is a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Sure thing, Captain. Yes, sir. Everything I possibly can. We'll make sure there's nothing else. Yeah. I don't think so. Okay, let's go.
Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sight.
Come on. You can't talk and walk at the same time? Take that. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir, ma'am.
Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like... If you find your strength enough, buy the curative or have a bit of green one. When one of the fiends comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their
kinda liking this character. Let me make sure I get all my little goodies around here, okay? Gotta get my goodies. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Berries. Yeah.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
I am gathering stuff. So, what the hell are these? Eggs?
Where do you think you're going? You can't...
You won't go now, sir? Hell.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Damn it. Yeah, I gotta get better at the combat. That's alright. Yes, that. Okay. Damn!
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Waiting on you, jackass. I gotta get my first person, the healer, too. Healer and an archer.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way.
Yes, ma'am.
Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross Earth into this world.
Alright, so we gotta make our...
Summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
So we need to make our pawn. I'm gonna create one. But they need to be good, look good, and everything, so other people can use our person, whatever. So we're gonna go with a female. She's cute. Mm. I don't like her. Oh, she's cute too. For a computer. You know what? I can have old grandma. Why? Why in the hell would anybody do that, man? Kind of like her. I just like that one. Body type. Height is fine. Guess we just do that default. Upper body muscles. I'm fine with that. Lower body. Oh! Oh my god. I guess that's fine. Shoulder width, chest thickness. Yeah, that don't look right. Sorry. Chest shape. Wow. Maybe 50. Yeah, 50. Give her a little bit more of a figure. Yeah, because that kind of looks like, no, I don't like that. Too narrow in the back. Maybe like that. Yeah. fine. Lower body, waist, rear. Oh, her butt. Ah! That's funny. It's too much. That's a little bit more. Waist width. Ah, okay. Bigger wide load. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, zero's fine. Yeah, no, I don't want to. That's fine. Leg size. Yeah, that's fine. Posture. Yeah, that's fine. And hairstyle. 41 right now, right? I don't like that hairstyle. That looks nice. Tip color. What is tip color? I don't see no difference. Oh, that looks fine. Oh, that looks fine. Vocation. Yes, we want a mage. Or do I want a mage? That's mine. Do I want a mage or no mage? Or an archer? Damn, she looks badass as an archer. What about a thief? Fighter? She looks kind of good as a fighter, too. We'll do as a mage. Rationalize, shrewd, and strategizing. A pawn characterized by caution favors defense and evasion, employing clever tactics to survive at all costs. Dude. Yeah. Abby. Yes.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fine. This is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
By touching a roadstone, a Arisen can travel to the bridge, which a great many pawns allows the Arisen to summon pawns who meet their Pacifics will not level up while they accompany you. However, you may find that you need to hire new.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
Yep, already know
Very
everything.
well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Let's hire another one. Need an archer. Robert. Level 8 archer. 2 archer. Oh no, okay. Level 8.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Archer rank 3. Specialization. What about you, sir?
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Specialization none. Let's take the girl.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Okay, we got an archer. Now we need a fighter. What about you, huh?
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
Alright, so we got our... Leave the rift. Alright, we got our party for now.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to serve.
Nope. Alright. let's first make sure.
Well,
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Shit. Oh, shit.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Oh, shit. Let me move my camera so I can see what I'm picking up. There we go.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Nope. I'm good.
fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Okay. Let's see what you got. Only got 600 gold, but hey, doesn't hurt to look.
Always a pleasure.
Yep, let
Not
me go.
buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource.
Auto save data can be relied upon. Progress in this world is recommended that you
Best spent judiciously.
sleep at inns.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't. Aye, being armed is better than being defeated. You should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance. No hard feelings if
We
you...
must rest, though the sun is still up.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll be okay.
Your diligence has borne fruit at last.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
So, now, where is my storage? That is what I gotta figure out. Guess maybe it's not in this first one, I guess. What is this? Oh yeah, we definitely need oil.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him is incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'd be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here.
Okay.
Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
Sure thing, buddy.
This right now.
Aye? What is it?
Nothing, I guess.
Oh, well, it's not my duty.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer. Very well.
Nope, I'm good.
May fortune speed you on your
Just-
way.
Yep. Just want to make sure. I think that's pretty much everything in this first area.
I mustn't let the
so. So let's see. Quest, Dragon's Lake. Make sure the village, and witness the aftermath for yourself. I think that's it. I think that's everything here. I think, at least. Let's go up here and check, just in case. I don't want to miss anything. Like nothing. But, see, there's another chest.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Yep. Ooh, no, I want to go off the cliff. That wouldn't be very good. I guess that's it. This camp ain't very big.
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fine. I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Some quests are affected by the passage of time and will progress even without the original involvement. Take on multiple quests at once comes with a risk of being unable to act in time, and this can result in try to bear the factor of time in mind when managing your current quests and taking on new ones.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account. Sir Ricardo is in need of our aid. If you wish to meet with us...
Yes, I know I can.
I would gladly lead the way. The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Whoa! Well, that fight sure as hell didn't last long. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We can come back and get shit.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early company gets the world, as they say.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Get down here, you feathered things!
The Arisen has been put to... Sleep! Focus your strength, Arisen! Well done!
Fuss over a moment's misfortune. It shan't happen again.
Sir, how can I be... Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was... You saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I've just discovered a hidden route. Where might it take us, I wonder?
Do you mean to proceed?
Harpies, master! 'Tis weak to fire.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt something.
Now that is a surprise.
Yeah, we high-fived. Ah, that's cool.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Thank you for the chest.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, hold on. What else did you find? Oh. Ooh, don't fall. There are 240 of these tokens scattered. Must leave no stone unturned.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape for their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Alright, so let's give him this.
If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
We're here, but I don't see
It's about
nobody.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
That's everything assembled.
Oh, there he is.
A job well done if I do. Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
You'll have to scour, high and low.
Gather 3 harps pud for Marcus. Okay. I guess let's get to
Items
look.
on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I like this, man. Hey,
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
procure some horse bud. Gather in spot. let me. Okay, so I do need some of them. Okay, so do that. Combined. And the other is Heart's Pud. The hell is that? How the hell do you make it though? Gather 3. Okay.
Shall we report our results? We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I know where he's at.
We've arrived, just as planned.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet?
Yeah, it didn't take no time at all, lazy ass.
Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it?
I just did, fucker. Oh, okay.
Brilliant. I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
We'd best report back. Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the...
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so that's her to travel together for a day and night. Okay. So she's got her own personal quest.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Where ought we to go now? I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Okay. Is there anything that we don't need?
Well met.
Oh, that's what. I guess that's it. All right, let's get going to the second place.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Oh, come on. Where'd you go?
We have arrived.
We have arrived? Where? Oh, she already opened it. Oh, good shit. Okay, let's go.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory. Cover our distance.
Nicely done.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said.
Ready. Fly off as soon as you can.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Yes, kill me. Gracias, senor. All right, let's go.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
True enough.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Oh. Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I like the fact that they gather stuff too, and they get chests and everything else. I mean, they did really good with the companions. Better than any game I've ever played so far. Ever. Like, ever. They actually do stuff on their own. Which is kind of cool, actually.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the
Pity were releases. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
Well, you could say that.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Still yourself. We must withdraw.
Don't understand, if I'm supposed to fight the dragons and beat them and be arisen and be all powerful, why in the hell did they kill me? That don't make no sense. I don't know. Maybe the story will tell me more.
me, sir. Sir, stay with
What's
me.
up?
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Make sure we don't miss anything in this, in the towns. Huh? Chest? No chest? No chest? No chest? No chest. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go up.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough.
Let's just check to see. Oh, wrong goddamn person to give it to. Oh shit. Yeah, that's who I want to get to have. That's the same thing. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh shit, further down. One more down. Isn't there one more down? No? Oh yeah, there is. Down over here, I'm blind.
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Oh, chest.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but
3
combined
shards
they can work
combined.
miracles.
We ought to keep it with care,
Wicks.
lest we lose it.
A stone formed wake shards. It holds the power to restore the dead to life. Yeah, that's very useful. Oh shit! I gotta learn how to walk. Huh. Okay. Make sure that we check everything, every house, every nook and cranny. Gold. Even though it's not stealing, but okay. And those are some hard ass goddamn beds, man. Ain't got no mattresses on it, no nothing. Okay, so where's the... Aha, here's the door. What we got in here? Dried fish. More gold. There's just shit laying around everywhere. Okay, nothing else in here. Let's go. See, let's go in here. There's a chest. Let's open this. Next is this one. Ain't shit in this one. Go around. Go down the road.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. Yet if all to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Nothing in here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's where everything is shit.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. But that place puts my head.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
I couldn't live with myself.
What does what say? I don't see nothing.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. Is that you, Norval? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him. I'd go and search for him myself, only it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help any, so I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. My brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart.
Yes, I will. Don't freaking quests, so don't get your panties in a bunch.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Goddamn, how far did he go, man?
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here afore moving.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. Methinks I know where that is. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Shall we make our way there and see what's to be seen?
Yes, we will. Well, where is
A
it?
treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
How? Where? Gotta be up here. Oh, thank you.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well, how the hell do we get up there?
Seems naught ever goes right.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Whoa. Yeah, let's not do that.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Should be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so there's the camp. Oh, goody.
Stop him, Master. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Strictly safe. Couch troubles.
Seriously?
Well said. As we not despair, I'm coming to your aid.
It is vital you remain level-headed. Well done.
Ooh. Need to heal.
Take care when you place your feet. The sharp incline is like to throw us off balance as to our enemy.
God damn, can y'all take those little fucking harpies? God damn, can y'all take care of those little goddamn harpies, man? Fuck. I can't do shit if I'm sleeping on the goddamn ground.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Battle is upon us!
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Not bad. Reinforcements? Look at the action result.
Well done, Master.
That was much better.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Why can't I get that gold?
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Oh, 1,300 gold, thank you.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Alright.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
If the Arisen has a camp kit in hand, a campaign. Oh shit! I can't make a camp. I ain't got no camp. Oh, wait a minute.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Hold on. Let's see. Can we give some stuff away?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Seems naught ever goes right.
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Here we go again. We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. Of course. What curative magics are at your disposal? Work right there. Nicely done.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
You'll get what's coming to you. I thought I was done for.
Aye, 'twas a near thing. How are you
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We ought to avoid combat if we can. Our priority is to see our charge delivered safely.
I'm just glad to live another day.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one we managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from doing what...
Sir Norbert safely returned. Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Shit, I don't know what the
No purchases to be made today, I see.
I don't
just
know
hope
what
the
to
shopkeep
sell.
understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
In the humdrum of daily life.
Easy today.
What are the life's great pleasures? The world could use more places like this.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir.
You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Fernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I could... But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough to be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your returns.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Fruit Roberant. How the hell do you make it first? How to make fruit Roberant. Combine dried fruit with green shrubbush, ripened apple, rotten, discard, ripened, dried fruit. Okay, so combine that. Made fruit Roberant. Okay.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft. Thieves favor light armor, which leads their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Teaching is the most powerful skill that can be acquired. Learn a method of teaching requires use of a special tome which you can receive if you improve the vocation with your abilities. However, the true potential of the skill can only be realized if those ranges high.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need
$1,500 just risk. God damn. All manner of procedure can be carried out in the guild. Okay. Brings the daggers together to ignite them in flame for a short period and can also be employed while aiming. Helm splitter. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones. Using dives through the road while spinning blade is more powerful when performing from high places. Also, there. Oh yeah, I don't want that one. Kindled blades. I do want that one equipped. Dragons, dogma. Dragon's Dogma best thief skills.
In Dragon's Dogma 2 being capable of dealing tons of damage, all the while having tons of mobility elements. The next skill is Shadow Veil, which allows you to cloak yourself and become harder to detect. You can use this to be able to reach a destination without being spotted by enemies or having to deal with them, but in combat it's not that great, especially as you are actively going to be losing stamina. You can use this to get in close to an enemy and deliver a critical attack, but other than that it's not that great, and as you will see, the Thief does have a skill that allows you to do that more easily, and is a lot more practical, so I would not recommend that you use the Shadow Veil. Up next, we have the iconic Skull Splitter, one of the very best skills in Dragon's Dogma 1, and I'm happy to report that it is amazing in Dragon's Dogma 2 as well. You can use this to easily reach the enemy's weak spot as you come crushing down, dealing tons of damage as you spin. And of course, the higher you perform this attack, the more damage you'll be able to deal. I absolutely love this skill, and being able to occasionally dodge attacks with this as well makes it one of the very best thief skills in my opinion, and I always have it on my build. The next skill is going to be Powder Blast, which allows the thief to plant an explosive charge that you can detonate at any moment. Additionally, you can cling on to larger enemies and also plant the explosive charge on them. And with this skill dealing tons of knockback damage, you can easily make it so that a large enemy is going to fall down if you use this at the right time. I like this skill a lot, but I don't end up using it very often because the downtime of having to plant it and then activate it is going to result in you dealing less damage, but this skill is awesome regardless. The next skill is going to be Concussive Leap, and this one is absolutely fantastic, as you can use this skill to be able to dodge out of the way of any attacks, while still being able to flinch the enemies if you manage to hit them with the Concussive Blast. And if you don't press any direction, you will actually be able to jump up, which will make it easier for you to be able to climb onto enemies. And of course, you can use this skill for Traversal, which I used a lot, especially early on into Dragon's Dogma 2, which allowed me to overcome some obstacles and be able to open a chest that was hard to reach. It's a fantastic skill that I just don't end up using very often because the Thief has so many good skills. Up next, we have Implicate or Ensnare, which quite simply throws a rope at an enemy, and in the case of smaller enemies, you will pull them towards you, allowing you to then follow up with a critical attack when they are down. This is of course especially useful to take out harpies, so as a melee combatant, those flying enemies become a lot easier to deal with. Additionally, you can also use Implicate to be able to pull the enemies and knock them down, which is of course going to allow you to go to their weak spot and deal tons of damage. This in my opinion is a fantastic skill, especially if you have pawns in your party like a warrior that deals tons of knockdown damage, as once they knock an enemy off balance, you are able to instantly pull them down to the ground. Now the next skill is a very underrated one, it is Smoke Shroud. Quite simply, you can use a smoke bomb to blind enemies. A lot of people seem to believe that this skill is very similar to Shadow Veil, basically making it so that you are harder to detect. However, Smoke Shroud is very powerful because it makes it so that every single enemy that is within the area will become susceptible to getting hit by a critical attack. So you are able to easily dispatch smaller enemies in a single hit, and against larger enemies you will have a much easier time with. Once again, it's an awesome skill that I strongly recommend everyone to try. Up next we have Plunder, which is quite simply a way for you to be able to steal items from an enemy while still dealing some damage. And in the case of larger enemies, you will need to be climbing onto them to be able to use this. I don't like this a whole lot because I never found myself needing to farm upgrade materials, and you have so many better skills to use that I don't recommend you to use this. Up next, we have Draw and Quarter. This is the direct gallop of Dragon's Dogma 1, a skill that you can only use whenever you are clinging onto an enemy that deals tons of damage. Sadly, in Dragon's Dogma 2, the skill will finish by throwing you off the monster, so you need to be careful about that. Still, it's a fantastic kit in Thieves' arsenal, as it is a vocation that is very much oriented to being able to climb onto monsters, and especially if you have a warrior or a fighter in your party that is capable of throwing you onto monsters very easily, you'll be able to use this a lot more often and deal tons of damage. More often than not, whenever you use this on a monster's weak spot, they will actually be knocked down, which means you can easily follow it up by doing the same thing over again. And this skill is going to melt through boss's HP, so definitely this skill is one of my favorite, and may actually be powerful, and you can actually enter and blast that deals a lot of damage. Formless Feintmeister skill. This skill is up rank 2, you will unlock Subtlety, which will decrease the likelihood of you being targeted, really emphasizing the assassin playstyle. At rank 4, you will gain Gratification, which will restore your HP whenever you deliver a killing blow. The amount of HP that you gain from this is going to be very little, so I don't think it is very worth it to run this augment. At rank 6, you will unlock Poise, which is going to reduce your stamina consumption whenever you are grabbed by an enemy. And at rank 8, you will gain Vigor, which is going to reduce your stamina consumption whenever you are climbing onto enemies. And given that Thief is such a good vocation for climbing onto enemies and dealing tons of damage, Vigor ends up becoming an augment that is quite good at letting you deal even more damage. And the final augment for the Thief is going to be Verve, which will quite simply augment your strength. So as you can see currently on my level 52 character, without any attack increases, I have a strength of 569. And by equipping the Verve augment, my strength goes up to 599. So even if you are planning on playing different vocations that are going to use strengths such as Archer, Fighter, the Warrior, or even the Warfarer, then having the Verve augment is going to do you very well. Now let's go over my recommended equipment, augment, and skills for the Thief to make the best build possible and get the most out of this vocation. As I said before, Skull Splitter is a skill that I pretty much always like to run on my build, as it just deals tons of damage and you can always use it. As for the rest of my skills, I often go with Formless Feint because again it is such a powerful skill being able to dodge everything, and we're going to be able to fix the stamina problem, so you really end up with no downside. And since I am using Formless Feint and I'm able to dodge anything, very often I will go with Blades of the Pyre because again I'm able to dodge the damage that I would take from this skill. Now an important note here is that sometimes Formless Feint doesn't quite become active whenever I perform this skill, which sometimes leads to me using Formless Feint and immediately using Blades of the Pyre after, and because I didn't get the invincibility buff, I end up getting hit, so that can get a bit annoying. And lastly, for my final skill, I like to go with Implicate or Smoke Shroud, with me taking Implicate more often whenever I have a warrior on my party that is focused on trying to knock down enemies as well, and Smoke Shroud being an all-around very powerful skill, although Concussive Leap would be my third option. However, if I know that I'm going to be doing a big boss right after, I will remove Blades of the Pyre and instead will go with Draw and Quarter, because again it deals so much damage. Now as for my augments, I like to go with a very specific setup. We are of course going to be going with Verve to increase our strength, and Vigor is going to help us out a lot with clinging onto monsters, so I always take this as well. If you are still doing a lot of exploration, and you are likely to pick up a lot of items, getting the true augment from the fighter to be able to carry additional weight can be a very good addition. And also getting metal from a fighter can be a very powerful augment, especially early on, because you won't have a lot of defense and this is going to help you out in those early game portions. Once you get better augments, I would swap out with, for example, Endurance from the Archer, which is going to increase your maximum stamina, which I believe is very powerful, and is going to combo especially well with Formless Feint. I think that taking this out and going with the Exaltation from the Mage is going to be much more beneficial, as it's going to augment your stamina recovery. Of course, it's not going to work if you are using Formless Feint, but it's going to allow you to recover much more stamina whenever you deactivate Formless Feint, so I do believe that it is very useful. But as you can see, my mage is not at max rank, so I don't have this augment yet. Now, as for my recommended equipment, I'm mostly going to be focusing on the ring and the weapons. There are a couple of very good options. And let's start with the rings. Of course, having a ring to boost your strength, letting you deal more damage is always going to be nice. As you can see, my strength is currently at 612, and when I equip that strength ring, it goes up to 642. And by equipping 2 strength rings, it actually goes up to 672. That is a pretty big jump in damage, I would say. That being said, there are a few more rings that I would recommend you to use. Personally, I much prefer using the Ring of Momentum over having 2 Rings of Aggression, as I do believe that increasing my stamina is going to be more beneficial. As you can see, by equipping that ring, my stamina went up from 1324 to 1474, so a 150 stamina improvement can actually be very good. The Ring of Quickening is also a very good option, which will boost your stamina recovery speed, but I think you would be much
Always
better
a
off getting
pleasure.
this from the Mage Augment, because you only have a couple of ring slots after all. And finally, there is the Ring of Brawn, which is going to increase your strength the less weight you are carrying as your character.
Can't place what 'tis, but the sea is strange.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
So where is my stash?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Where's your stash at?
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Where's your stash?
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Due to neglect proper nutrition.
Okay, so you gotta actually talk to him. Okay.
Here at the inn, we also offered. I get so few
Yep,
customers,
yep.
you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Organized. Goods from stores, sell items. Deposit. Lantern oil, let's keep that. A spell upon reading this. What is this? Hey, got me a ring. we go.
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Done right. Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.